Hey guys, so this is phase one and this side of our laundry room before we started our dollar store project. I found these peel and stick at the Dollar Tree and I thought this would be a great hack. My husband was totally into it. We both thought like, let's just have fun and see how we like it. So that's what we did. We didn't put too much pressure on ourselves. Like nothing had to be perfect. But the laundry room is kind of a room that I feel like you can take less serious and just kind of have fun with, make it nice and inviting. And we were really excited to just do something different. Okay, so we noticed like when putting up the parts where we have brackets from our shelves, you can go two ways. Like either you can trace it out and you can cut around the bracket and kind of slide your vinyl underneath the bracket where you see the loose edge. But to me, I liked it best when my husband just unscrewed the bracket and just slid the vinyl paper like underneath and then put the screws back in. It just looks more flush and realistic, like real tile. Typically you would put your outlets and things like on top of it, so it just gave it a more realistic vibe. So this was his idea. We did first at the bottom, which was to cut around it, which kind of worked out fine. But like I said, I just think it looks more flush when you just go ahead and take the bracket off completely and then, gently put your screws back in. For the corner pieces where you don't need a full piece of tile, it's really nice if you have like a paper cutter or something with a sharp blade. We had a tile cutter, which is really not the best cutter for that kind of thin vinyl like we were using. But if you have a paper cutter, it would be much easier. We just kind of had to trim it after we sliced it with our tile trimmer. Also notice that like obviously each individual tile will not be the same, so you are going to have to play around with where the fake grout is to make sure that everything's lined up. We kind of made our priority is the grout lined up, and then we went off that. Some didn't have a lot of grout or it would just have a really thin piece, so we might have skipped over those pieces and found one that fit more flush. So don't be afraid to play with it when you're doing placement, but the key that really helped us the most was making following the grout lines our priority, because overall it makes it a more flush pattern when you get everything stuck to the wall. And they do stick very well. Like it's not super hard to peel back up. Like it gives you definitely some flexibility and grace, but they stick very well, and we were really happy with the coverage. This is my husband just doing it the other way, like sliding it under and go ahead and putting our screws back in our brackets. Hey guys, and this is our dollar store review. I'm super happy with it. My husband's super happy with it. And it's just like phase one of our laundry room. There's a whole nother side that we're gonna like work on, but it makes it feel a little more homey and inviting and a place you want to sit down in and fold laundry because it just feels bright and inviting. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if this is something you would do in your house. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Love you guys.